Hi there, hi friends. I'll start playing poker and I'll give you the brief of how you can play optimized poker and how can you win in poker. So I think if you are playing poker and if you're losing, then this video is going to be pretty helpful for you in terms of how you can strategize and how you exploit your opponents and which cards you should play. Basically you call it ranges. Okay, so I have logged into my poker studio, poker stars app. I'll go and I'll play a 50 to 10k, 50 to 100 stack, wherein the buy-in 4k to 10k. Okay, so I'll choose any table. I'll go there to play the game. Okay, and I'll put this into the landscape mode so that it's easy and clear for you guys to have a clear look on the screen. Okay, and I'll wait for my turn. Okay, so I'll quickly also give you in this video a good knowledge of which cards you should play and which cards you shouldn't, and what exactly the range is. Okay, so if you have a look on this game, the dealer or the player before the button has raised pre-flop by 300, so 3 bet. And if I have a look, we have a call from button who is basically, and that was a very stupid call, but although he won, but you don't call it a, you don't call it a game of poker. Since I have 6 and 8, I'll check here what I can make. The when I'll win this game is when I have either straight or, so these two combination of cards could result into either into a straight or a double pair. I have fixed 5, 6, 8. I have just the gutter, so I need 7 to win, and the odd is very low for that. So I'll probably fold here. I have a pair and I am low jack, so I'll be raising this. And since most certainly we're getting call on this table, so I'll be raising this by 1200. Why 1200? Because there are players on this table who are gonna get who are gonna call us, and I'll absolutely call this. So that was one of the excellent bet from him, and of course he won it. But that was, anyway, we cannot help in such situations. But that was a very good, very lucky. So almost 50% odd there. I'll go and I'll 3 bet again. I'm playing this ace and 3, but this is a bit of what do you call it, a kind of a play where this raise should have been of a bit more. So uh, I have a flush draw. I might have the straight flush draw, but I will check here. I'm not going to raise it, and I'm gonna fill in my this thing. So I'll and if let's say if we don't get any bet on this round, then probably we're gonna bet next. So I'll bet here, and I won't bet still. Reason being, if somebody is having higher club, they are definitely gonna call it. So I won't bet there. If we don't get a club at the last, and I'm gonna call this. So what I can get? No, I'm not calling this. I'm folding this. I have just, if what best I could make was a low-ended flush, and ace was something which was, I don't want to take risk. And this guy Cat is playing very aggressively. Okay, Again, I'm gonna 3 bet this, and I'll bet this very small. I want most of the players to play this, and particularly Catty, yes, who is going to. So I am a bit aware about the range of Catty, yes. So probably Cat Ace. So who is going to fold? If I bet here, who is going to fold? Ace? Absolutely not. Queen? Absolutely not. 10. So, and since I have got call of 900, so I'll check. And if there comes any bet of, let's say, 3500, 3600, then I'm definitely gonna fold. But small bet I'm gonna call. Okay. And now I think this is a very tricky spot. There can be very good chance of somebody having. Let me check if I can win by checking. That's great. But small bets I might call, not the bigger ones. So yeah, he wasn't folding ace at any moment of time, so that is why I did not bet there. 2 and 4, I'm the button, so I'm gonna just play it since we haven't have any raise from any point. But I can see a raise from this guy. 200, good out, good odd, so I'll play this. But definitely I'm gonna fold it here if there comes any bet. Doesn't matter how small that is. 567, he was the pre-flop aggressor and he has bet this amount. So probably he should have a ace in his range. Aldo Livio has raised or 3 bet. So probably he is having a flush draw or something. So one of these guys is having a flush draw. Now this guy has bet. So both had aces. Okay. I have 6-6 and I am lose Lozak. And since consistently I am getting call, so I'll raise this a bit. I want to get a call here from at least from one person. And reason for this 2000 bet is I want to have a call, otherwise and then I'm gonna fold it anyway. So this is head to head. 10-5 suited, not a card to raise with. So I'm just gonna call. If there comes a raise, I'm gonna folding. 10 Q10. There is a flush draw. There is a Q, and there is a. So I'm gonna check here. And if this guy bets, I'm gonna go all in. And the reason for me going all in is, again, I'm gonna fold. Reason being, this guy is probably on a flush draw, and he wouldn't be folding with any of my bets. So I'm definitely gonna fold there. So one of these guys is on a flush draw. Okay, Q Jack. I'm gonna again call. No raises. I'm not going to call any raise. Okay. So with the flush draw, and he had a 8. I don't know. K7. I'll bet very small. I won't call from someone. K7. I have a double pair. K Jack is in somebody's range. So from whom I'm gonna get call is either from 10 queen, 10 ace, k queen, ace king, and I'm gonna make it full pot. Okay. Now this is a very tricky situation. Either somebody was on a flush draw, so I'm gonna bet very small. 3-5 suited. I'm definitely gonna 3 bet it here. But no, the position is not favorable here to us. So that is why I've just gone with a call. If there comes a raise, we have to see what is the size of that raise. 400, so I'm gonna call it. And we are just giving this amount to see the flop. Okay, if we have a, and I'm gonna bet very small, just to make sure what these guys have. So this guy is probably having SS or something like that. And I'm gonna check. No, I'm not gonna check. I'm gonna bet very small again, maybe 884. 4724. I'm gonna go all in. Let's see what this guy has got. He has got just a 10. Okay. 4-6 suited, and we are the dealer, so I'm gonna raise it 3 bet. We have a open ended 3-4-5-6. I'm definitely gonna raise this. And even if he, let's say, raises, we have the odd to call any bet of him. So that open ender has now got completed. So 3-4-5-6. And I have a straight draw as well. Do I need to bet here? No, I'm gonna just check. And now I'll raise this. What best this guy can have is either 7-9, 7-8, ace 10, jack 10, something like this. So I'm gonna raise this to 7-7-9-7, and let's hope he calls. Okay. I'm just gonna call here. I'm gonna raise it very small, 189, just to protect me getting overdrawn. Okay. There is a one high card, but still I'm gonna keep protecting, so I'm gonna raise this bet 657, almost 70-80% of the pot. Now I have set of tens, and with what I would have get the call at the turn, maybe with some clubs. But if he raises this bet, okay, he didn't. But even if it would have raises, we would have called except for his all in, or maybe shove we could have also considered. queen into definitely not playable hand for any raise. Okay, since we are sitting deep, I might play this because of the reverse employed odd. So now we have 9 and 4, a flush draw possibility, and I'm gonna play this just to make sure that now I have an open ender. So I'm definitely gonna 3 bet this, and even if he rages this, I'm definitely going to call since I have good probability or I have equity. So that is why this raise. I want him to fold at this moment of time. Now I have one more thing which is again, so I'm gonna bet very small. I won't definitely want a call. Now I have more odds. And if he rages, I'm gonna go all in. And I'm gonna bet very small. I just know if he's definitely gonna call, so I'm betting this huge. Oh,